So I was hanging out in Hyrule Field and thought to myself, wow, the world of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is pretty beautiful, and I'd like to live here. But how is the quality of housing in this place? So that's what I'm going to figure out. Let's visit all the houses that we can find in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess and examine the quality of housing in the wonderful world of Hyrule in Twilight Princess. All right, Joey C., roll the tape. Okay, so in order to judge the quality of housing in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we have a few points. Number 1, bathroom quality. Is there even a bathroom? Is it safe for humans? Second, we have a proper kitchen. Do we even have a place to cook food? Do we have proper shelving, well, Zelda's not going to have appliances, but proper storage perhaps? Thirdly, do we have a safe place to sleep that's not a sleeping bag on the ground? Next up, we have overall cleanliness. How does the house look? Is it safe for humans to live there? And finally, in our starting point, the outside environment, which we'll start with at Link's house right here in Ordon Village, or rather just outside Ordon Village, because there's the entrance to it. Link has a pretty nice space. Now, in terms of outside environment here, literally not a single monster will spawn here. So if you ask me, the outside environment is a pretty safe place. So that gets the old check mark of approval from old Joey C. Let's go inside and see what that looks like. I'm honestly not too sure. I know there's a basement, but we'll figure it out when we get in there. Okay, nice place. Really clean. Honestly, like, I gotta say, I think the overall cleanliness gets a nice stamp of approval because this is pretty nice. Now, if we go up here in this ladder, we do have... Oh, it's up one more. Hang on, excuse me. We do have... Oh, no, we don't. Wow, I thought there was going to be a bed up here. I guess there's not. Is there even a bed? Hang on. You know what, come to think about it? I don't think there's a bed in here. Now, we'll check the basement. It looks like we have a nice laundry basket. I am utterly shocked that there is not a bed. Although... All right, hang on. Before we do that, let me get my lantern out because we need to go into the basement. Let's go into the basement and see if there's a bed down there. Very dark basement. Not sure why you would want to sleep down here. You do have some nice storage space, which is pretty nice. Is that a mirror? That's pretty... Oh, yo, there's a reflection. That's creepy. I never noticed that. Wow, that's scary. That's a pretty neat little detail I've never noticed. But, it looks like we have some food, maybe. I don't even know what that is. Is that corn? That might be corn. Or potatoes. I'm not sure how well it stores there. So we might have to call the health inspector. But we have some nice storage space. Wow, part of the tree going through the floor there. That's interesting. So no bed. So I'm going to go ahead and give a proper place to sleep the big old red X, which is not good for old Link's house. But moving over to this fire here, we have a nice clean place to cook. So you get the old stamp of approval for the place to sleep. And the other thing that I'm noticing is there is not a bathroom here. There is not a single bathroom. So that gets the red X. That's not good, Link. So far, he doesn't have a bathroom. He does have a proper kitchen. He does not have a place to sleep. It's pretty clean, and the outside environment is safe. But the lack of bathroom and the lack of somewhere to sleep, this isn't good. This is not a good living situation for old Link. But at least you have, pieces of corn hanging from the ceiling. Oh my God, you even have a hole in the ceiling. What if it rains? This is not a safe structure. Link, I'm sorry to tell you, but we're going to have to, move you out of here and move you into a place that's actually suitable for living. And hopefully we can find that in our next place. So let's go to our next house and examine the quality of housing there. On to our next house that we have to examine the quality of. Right down the road from where our house is, sticking in Ordon Village, we have the mayor's house. Mayor Bo's house. We're going to go in here. Actually, before we do that, we're going to examine the outside environment. And like our house way up there, there is not a single monster that spawns in Ordon Village, which is pretty safe, if you ask me. So in terms of outside environment, Mayor Bo's house gets the green check mark. Fantastic. Let's go inside and check out what Mayor Bo has to offer. Okay, this is looking pretty nice so far. Wow. Mayor Bo, you got a pretty nice place. Pretty clean, if you ask me. You got a nice place to sit, to eat your dinner. Nice, storage space here to store some... Wow, you have a lot of shoes, man. Lots of boots, some pots, some decorative pieces. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So I'm thinking you get the green check mark for overall cleanliness. That's pretty fantastic. And on top of that, you have a fucking oven. Now, it's not cooking anything right now, but there is wood in there, which tells me that you are using it. So you do have a proper kitchen with counter space and some bottles and some pots and pans and stuff. So that gets the green check mark, dude. Not only do you have a safe outside environment, your house is overall clean, you also have a proper kitchen. Mayor Bo, nice job. Do you have a place to sleep? Yes, you do. Oh, Mayor Bo. Now, that bed does look a bit small for you, right? But, boy, am I proud of you. You also have a place to sleep, dude. You're 4 out of 5. Now, let's see if you have a bathroom around here. What is up here? I don't think I've ever been up here, ever. Whoa. What is that? Yo, you have another bed? Yo, you got double the proper place to sleep. This is fantastic. You also have a comb. Does he even have hair? Hang on. Does this guy even have hair? He doesn't. What does he have that comb for? Maybe his mustache. I don't know why the camera's extra shaky. You'd have a closet. That's pretty nice. The rug really ties the room together, man. Some dresser space. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice. Now, I can't help but notice the lack of bathroom. If Mayor Bo has a bathroom somewhere in this house, he gets a perfect 5 out of 5. But I'm not seeing it so far. What in the God's green earth is that? I'm not sure. No, that's a window. I was going to say, maybe that's a door. All right, so in the dojo, I can't imagine he would have a bathroom. And it looks like he doesn't, right? Looks like he has toilet paper hanging on the wall. But there's no bathroom here, man. Which is very upsetting because he gets the red X of disapproval. No proper bathroom. So I'm not sure where this guy goes to the bathroom. Matter of fact, I need to run outside and check to see if he has an outhouse. I didn't check if Link did or not. I somehow doubt it. And I somehow doubt that the overall structure doesn't match. Oh, maybe it does. Because it goes into the mountain. But 4 out of 5 is not bad. That's better than Link, right? I think Link had 3 out of 5, and Mayor Bo had 4 out of 5. That's not bad. No proper bathroom. All right, let's go to the next place of living and see if that does any better. Okay, sticking with Ordon Village, the last house that we're going to visit in Ordon Village, we have Russell and Colin's house, which is over here. It's a pretty nice area. Again, you get the green check mark of approval because it's in Ordon Village and not a single monster spawns in there. You got some nice pumpkins growing over here. You have no outhouse, okay, but you do have a stack of firewood, which hopefully they have a chimney, right? Do they have, or a fireplace rather? I was going to see if they have a chimney. Excuse me, I just burped. That was the dinner that I just had. It was pretty good. Let's go inside and see if they have the proper stuff. Oh, there's the wife. I can't remember what her name is. We're just gonna skip her. Now, oh, hang on a second. Yo, you do have a proper kitchen. You get a check mark there because you have a stove with a pot. I will give you a check mark for overall cleanliness. It's pretty good. Normally, I would say that you have a proper place to sleep because it looks like there's only one lady in here. But 2 other people live here. Their son, Colin, and the husband, Russell. So they don't have shit. They have a table and a couch. Where's the bathroom? Where's the proper sleeping? Right? So you, like Link's house, you have a proper kitchen, overall cleanliness, and the outside environment is safe. But you have nothing else. You don't even have, I mean, you could have an upstairs because there's enough room, but that's not good enough. You can't sleep on the floor. Lady, you fail. I'm calling the city of Ordon, the Hyrule Code of the Hyrule Code Office is what I'm calling, because this is unacceptable. We don't have a single house with a bathroom. Where do you people go to the bathroom? Is there like a fucking community bathroom that you need to go in? No, it's silly. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, a community bathroom. Get it. This is unbelievable. Let's go to Kakariko Village, to our final house, and see what the quality is. And finally, the house that we're going to examine next is in Kakariko Village, like I said, and we are going to examine Renado's house, the guru, if you will, the shaman of Kakariko Village right here. All right, Renato, we're going to go examine the quality of your house. First of all, let's look at the outside. A very big house. Okay, it's got a lot going for it. But here's the thing, right? Structurally, it looks pretty solid, minus all the stuff that's going on up top here. Hang on, I'll show you that in a second. Let me just back up here. See a lot of oh, you can't see it from this angle. You're gonna see a lot of cracked building up top, which I think I showed before. Yeah, right there. You're missing like fucking 2 walls there, but it's not. You can't see it from the inside of the house, so don't even worry about that. But here's the thing about the overall environment outside, or the outside environment rather. Monsters do spawn in this village. It's not that monsters spawn in this village, but the children got kidnapped by the bogoblins or whatever, piling through the gates over here and raiding the village, right? So the village is not safe. The village is not safe, okay? Now, I know what you're saying. Joe, that was one time, right? You can give it a pass. That is true. I could do that. I could give the village a pass because it did happen one time. But the reason I'm not is because the children got abducted, right? It'd be one thing like if the monsters came in and like Renato or Renando or whatever his name is, like killed the monsters with his bare hands, right? And nothing happened. But the literal children of the village, the children of Ordon Village were here in Kakariko Village and they got abducted by the bogoblins or whatever they are. That's inexcusable, dude. So the outside environment is gonna have to get a red X. Sorry about that. Let's go inside. And can we light these? Oh, we can't. That's sad. Let's go inside and see what Renato has to offer us. Okay, upon first sight, this is an interesting home. Okay, it has 2 doors. It's very wide open. Okay. Now, here's the thing. I know what you're saying. There's nothing. Is this a house? Right? Like, I'm assuming he lives here. And now that I think about it, I don't think he does. This might just be like a temple place. But then again, where else in the village would he be? You know what I'm saying? Like, where else in the village would he live? There's no other buildings that he could live in. So this has to be his house, right? Does he live in the temple, right? Does he sleep on these like little slabs, right? I mean, it's possible, but I don't think so, because it looks like based on my expertise, it looks like that's just a rug sitting on a slab. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and say there's no proper place to sleep. There's no proper kitchen. The overall cleanliness is nice, but there's no bathroom. And if you go into the basement, it's even worse. This may be the worst house in Hyrule. Now, I don't know if this could be considered the house. Why is the statue here? Why is the statue still here? Like, am I not that far in the game? Right? Like, this is a secret passage here. Now, there's nothing in here either. Like, this is just a massive empty space with a hole in the ceiling. I mean, this is just underground, so it doesn't really count. I wouldn't say that this is a house, but the fact is that this guy lives in Kakariko Village, and there's no other spot for him to live in. Like, there's no other buildings that he could possibly be in, right? Like, if you look at any other buildings outside of Kakariko Village, there's nothing. You have the bomb shop, you have Mallow's Mart. Let's just take a quick look here. I'm beginning to think Rado lives like an animal, okay? Because you have no other place that you could possibly live in. You have Mallow's Mart, right? This is all boarded up. This is abandoned, unless he lives in one of there. Abandoned too. Abandoned restaurants. This is the inn, which is, let's just take a quick look at that, right? Like, maybe he lives in the inn. Okay, just maybe he lives in the inn. I don't know. Let's just humor the audience for a second and check this out. So listen, you do have a bar, I guess, but there's no place to sleep here. This is supposedly an inn, right? Like, you have a postman here. You do have a place to cook. So I could understand, right? Like, if he didn't have a kitchen and he was like a shaman and he used this community kitchen, I could understand that for sure. But I'm not seeing a place to sleep here. And maybe he sleeps in his temple, but there's nothing. There's no place to sleep. Not a fucking single place. Let's go upstairs, because there might be a bed up there. A matter of fact, I think I remember a bed. No. Oh, there is. Okay, so you do have a couple of beds. So perhaps he does sleep here, and this is like some community place to sleep, so I can let it pass. But in terms of his house, you don't have a bathroom. You don't have a proper kitchen. You don't have a place to sleep. Yeah, it might be clean, but the outside environment is dangerous. Kids got kidnapped. Renado's place is the most unfit housing in the entire kingdom of Hyrule. Good Lord. Listen, the houses of Twilight Princess, they are of varying quality, right? I'll give you that. And maybe in another episode of examining the quality of housing in Twilight Princess, we'll examine the quality of housing in Snow Peak Ruins, because that is technically a house. It's the Yeti's house. So I don't know. I'm just saying I am appalled at the stuff that I've seen in the world of Twilight Princess, in Ordon Village, and Kakariko Village. So I'm Joey C. That was examining the quality of housing in Twilight Princess. Let me know what you want to see me examine next. Thanks for watching, everybody. I greatly appreciate it. Keep your eye out for the next video, episode, movie, live stream, whatever it is, man. Listen, visit me over on patreon.com/officialjoeyc. Thanks to all my patrons right here. I greatly appreciate that. Follow me on twitch.tv/officialjoeyc. I'd love to have you over there. And folks, with that, I leave you with one thing, okay? Cherish the precious moments, be love, and stay dude. I'm out of here, folks. Bye-bye.